Welcome again to Civil Engineering Department. 500 objective question of building materials part 1. Question number first. Which of the following has more fire resisting characteristics? Option A marble, option B limestone, option C compact and stone, and option D granite. So the correct answer is option C compact and stone. Question number 2. The rocks which are formed due to cooling magma at considerable depth from Earth are called. Option A plutonic rocks, option B hyperbasal rocks, option C volcanic rocks, option D igneous rocks. The correct answer is option A plutonic rocks. Question number 3. Plywood has the advantage of option A greater tensile strength in longer direction, option B greater tensile strength in shorter direction, option C same tensile strength in all direction, and option D none of the above. The correct answer is option C. Question number 4. Due to attack of dry rot the timber, option A cracks, option B shrinks, option C reduced to power, option D none of these. The correct answer is option C reduced to power. The question number 5. Excess of alumina in bricks earth makes the bricks option A impermeable, option B brittle and weak, option C to lose cohesion, option D to crack and wrap on drying. The correct answer is option D to crack and wrap on drying. Question number 6. Pick up the correct statement of the following. Option A. In stone art, the stones are placed with their natural beds radial. Option B. In cornice, the stones are placed with their natural beds as vertical. Option C. In stone walls, the stones are placed with their natural beds as horizontal. Option D. All of the above. So the correct statement is option D, means all of the above. So the next question is question number 7. The constitution of cement, which is responsible for all undesirable properties of cement. Option A. Dicalcium silicate, C2S, B. Tricalcium silicate, C. Tricalcium aluminate, D. Tetracalcium aluminoferrite. The correct answer is option C, tricalcium aluminate. And question number 8. Inner part of a timber log surrounding the pitch is called A. Sapwood, B. Cambium layer, C. Heartwood, and D. None of these. The correct answer is option C, heartwood. Question number 9 is for testing compressive length tensile strength of cement. The cement mortar is made by cement and standard sand in the proportion of ratio 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, or 1:6. So the correct answer is 1:3, option B. Next question, the question number 10 is if P is the percentage of water required of normal consistency, water to be added determination of initial setting time is. Options A is 0.70 p, B 0.75 p, C 0.80 p, and D 0.85 p. So the correct answer is option D 0.85 p. Question number 11. The basic purpose of a retarder is concrete is. Options A. To increase the initial setting time of cement paste in concrete, B. To decrease the initial setting time to cement paste in concrete, C. To render the concrete more watertight, D. Improve the workability of concrete mix. The correct answer is option A. Question number 12. Clay and silt content in good bricks earth must be at least. Option A 50%, option B 40%, option C 30%, and option D 25%. So the correct answer is option A 50%. Question number 30. Which of the following is the purest form of iron? Options A cast iron, B wrought iron, C mild steel, and D high carbon steel. So the correct answer is option B, wrought iron. Question number 14. If the iron ore contains clay as an impurity, the flux added during calcination is option A, clay, option B, limestone, option C, argillaceous iron ore, and option D, all of the above. So the correct answer is option B, limestone. Next question, question number 15. The stretcher bond in brick masonry can be used only when the thickness of wall, option A 90 mm, option B 180 mm, option C 190 mm, and option D 280 mm. Correct answer is option A, 90 mm. So the question number 16 is the plywood is option A has good strength along the panel only, option B can be split in the plane of the panel, option C has greater impact resistance of blows than ordinary wood, option D cannot bend more easily than ordinary wood of same thickness. So correct answer is option C. Question number 70. Pick up the correct statement from the following. Option A, the phenol is carbolic acid. Option B, the phenol is either extract from coal tar or prepared from benzene. Option C, phenol react with formaldehyde to form phenol formaldehyde resin. Option D, all of the above. So all of the above is the right answer, means option D. Question number 18. Advantage of a clamp compared to a kiln burning brick is that option A, it takes less time for burning, option B, it gives more output of first class bricks, option C, it has less initial cost, and option D, it is suitable when bricks are required in large numbers. So the correct answer is option C, it has less initial cost. Question number 19. Pick up the correct statement from the following. Option A, solder material is an alloy which melts at a temperature above 400 degrees Celsius. Option B, bronzing is done at temperature above 600 Celsius to 1100 Celsius. And option C, bronzing is joint is stronger than the solder joint. And option D, all of the above. So the correct answer is option D, all of the above is right. Question number 20. Ascertain for A, pure lime takes a long time to develop adequate strength. Reason R, pure lime has slow hardening characteristic. Select your answer according to the cooling system given below. Option A, both A and R is true and R is correct explanation of A. Option B, both A and R is true and R is not a correct explanation of A. Option C, A is true but R is false. Option D, A is false but R is true. The correct answer is option A. Question number 21. During pudding, option A, molten metal is kept clear of the fuel. Option B, carbon is converted into carbonic acid gas. Option C, silicon from a sludge. Option D, all of the above. So correct answer is option D, means all of the above is correct about during pudding. So the next question is question number 22. Early attainment of strength in rapid hardening cement is mainly due to option A, gypsum, option B, finer grinding, option C, tricalcium silicate, and option D, tricalcium aluminate. And the correct answer is option B, finer grinding. So the next question, question number 23. Pick up the correct statement from the following. Option A, quick lime is obtaining correct explanation of A. B, both A and R is true but R is not correct explanation of A. Option C, A is true but R is false. And option D, A is false but R is true. So the correct answer is option B, means both and R is true but R is not the correct explanation of A. So let's take the next questions. Question number 29. Putty is option A, made with finely powdered chalk and linseed oil. Option B, used for fixing glass pans. Option C, softened by a solution of pearl S and quicklime soaked in water. Option D, all of the above. So putty is the correct answer is option D, means all of the above, right about putty. Question number 30. A mortar joint in masonry which is normal to the face of wall is known as. Option A, bed joint. Option B, wall joint. Option C, cross joint. And option D, bonded joint. So the correct answer is option C. Question number 31. A volatile substance added to paint to make its application easy and smooth is known as. Option A, base. Option B, solvent. Option B, vehicle. And option D, none of these. So the correct answer is option B. Question number 32. Jumper is a tool used for. Option A, testing of stones. Option B, quarrying of stones. Option C, dressing of stones. And option D, none of the above. So correct answer is option B, quarrying of stone. Use jumper tool. Question number 33. Pick up the volcanic rock from the following. Option A, granite. Option B, dolerite. Option C, basalt. And option D, all of the above. So the correct answer is option C, basalt. Basalt is a volcanic rock. It also its igneous rocks. Question number 34. Sap wood consists of. Option A, innermost angular rings around the pith. Option B, portion of timber between hardwood and cambium layer. And option C, thin layer below the bark. And option D, thin fiber which extends from the pith outward and hold the annular rings together. So the correct answer is option B. Next question, question number 35. Strength of cement concrete primarily depends upon. Option A, quality of water. Option B, quantity of aggregates. And option C, quantity of cement. And option D, water cement ratio. So the correct answer is option D, water cement ratio, as you know that. Next question, question number 36. The main function of alumina in brick earth is. Option A, to impart plasticity. Option B, to make the brick durable. Option C, to prevent shrinkage. And option D, to make the brick impermeable. So the correct answer is option A, to impart plasticity. Question number 37. Cast iron is. Option A, is obtained by purifying pig iron. Option B, is manufactured in required shapes. And option C, may contains 2 to 5% of carbon with other impurities. And option D, all of the above. So the correct answer is option D, all of the above is right. Question number 38. Which of the following pairs gives a correct combination of the useful, harmful constitute respectively of a good brick earth? Option A, limestone and alumina. Option B, silica and alkalis. And option C, alumina and iron. And option D, alkalis and magnesium. So correct answer is option B, silica and alkalis. Question number 39. Pick up the correct statement from the following. Option A, designate the plane of power division along which a stone can easily be split is called natural bed of a stone. And option B, the natural bed of sedimentary rocks is along the planes of stratification. Option C, natural bed of igneous rock is not defined. Option D, all of the above. So the correct answer is option D, means all of the above, right. Question number 40. Hydraulic lime is obtained by. Option A, burning of limestone. Option B, burning of conker. Option C, adding water to quicklime. And option D, calcination of pure clay. So the correct answer is option B, burning of conker. Question number 41. Oil varnish generally consists of. Option A, synthetic resin and spirit. Option B, oil, wax and resin. Option C, resin, oil and turpentine. Option D, spirit, oil and wax. Correct answer is option C, resin, oil and turpentine. Question number 42. For testing compressive strength of cement, the size of cube is. Option A, 50 mm. Option B, 70.6 mm. Option C, 100 mm. And option D, 150 mm. Correct option is option A, 50 mm. Question number 43. When a brick is immersed in water of for 24 hours and then dried if option A. No grey or white deposits appear on the surface. The brick is free from soluble salts. Option B. 10% surface is covered with grey or white deposits. The brick has slight efflorescence. Option C. 50% surface is covered with grey or white deposits. The brick has igneous efflorescence. And option D. All of the above. So correct answer is option D. All of the above is right. Question number 44. Gypsum consists of option A. H2S and CO2. Option B. CSO4 and H2O. Option C. Lime and H2O. And option D. CO2 and calcium. So the correct answer is option B. Calcium sulfate. Gypsum and H2O means water. Question number 45. For sanitary pipes and chemical stone wires, option A. Salt glazing is used. Option B. Lead glazing is used. Option C. Opaque glazing is used. And option D. None of these. The correct answer is option A. Salt glazing is used. Question number 46. The most commonly used retarder in cement is option A. Gypsum. Option B. Calcium chloride. Option C. Calcium carbonate. And option D. None of the above. So correct answer is option A. Gypsum is most commonly used retarder in cement. Question number 47. The rocks which are formed due to cooling of magma at relatively shallow depth of the earth's surface are called option A. Plutonic, B. Hyperbasal, C. Volcanic, and D. Igneous rocks. The correct answer is option B. Hyperbasal rocks. Question number 48. The ratio of the thickness of web to that of flange of a steel rolled structure, beam and channel is option A. less than 1, option B. equal up to 1, option C. greater than 1, option D. less than 1 in beam but greater than 1 in channel. The correct answer is option A. less than 1. So the next question. Question number 49 is non-acid resistant asbestos is option A. Thermolite,